So in this short video, I am going to walk you through the process of downloading specially made protocols onto your David Delight Plus. If you have a different version of the David Delight series, if it's a Pro or just the David Delight by itself, the same process works. So you will have received already an email from me with two different WAVE files attached to the email. So first thing, open your email, download those WAVE files, just put them on your desktop for now. Because what we're going to do is take those WAVE files and transfer them to your David Delight Plus. In that process, the David Delight Plus will then read it and translate that information, that WAVE file, which is really an audio file, into light and sound stimulation. Okay, so open your email, download those WAVE files that I sent you. There's two of them. One is going to be called Gansfeld, and one is going to say R up, L down. I'll explain what all that means later. Those are the two files you're looking for. Put them on your desktop. After you've done that, you're going to take your David Delight or your David Delight Plus box, controller box, plug it in if it's not already, or if your batteries are in, that's fine. And you're going to connect the stereo patch cord that came with your kit. So it's going to look like this. Okay, so it's got this type of a 3.5 connector. And what you're going to do is you're going to connect one end of this into the audio jack in your computer, right? So as if you were plugging headphones in. You're going to plug the other end into this spot right here. It's kind of a funny little icon on your box. So it's not the headphones and it's not the eyeglasses. It's the other little funny one. Okay, so you're going to plug it in there, make sure it's nice and snug. Okay, now I'm going to share my computer screen so you can see what I'm doing over there. Now, the next thing you're going to do is adjust the volume on your computer to about a third of the maximal level. So you can do that by going down to the bottom of your screen. You see where my icon is or where my cursor is. There's a volume button. If you right click, you'll get a volume mixer. You'll see that as an option. You can click on that. And so now you can see the selected volumes for everything that you have open at the moment that uses audio. So for the speakers, you're going to put it at somewhere about, it says a third. So you could put it at about 33, something like that. Okay, so that's the second step. Third step, turn off all special audio enhancements. So if you have something like Dolby or surround sound or something like that on your computer that is on, turn that off. I don't have any of those on my computer, so I don't have to do that. Next step, turn the David on. So your box, you're going to turn it on, right? So you just hold the power button and you should see some lights show up, right? Showing you that it's active. Great. Now, going back to your computer, you're going to find that file that you downloaded. So I only put one of them on my computer because I had already uploaded the Gansfeld. So the one you see here, it says user 5. That's the slot that it's going to go into on your device. And then it says R up, L down, just like we described before. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to double click on it. And hopefully it's going to start to play. There it goes. You see it down at the bottom. It looks like it's playing and it says it's like 10 seconds. Now, I failed to show you on here, but while that was happening, the icons on here were scrolling up and down. So that kind of lets you know something's happening. So now, theoretically, that's all done. So we're going to test it. So the easiest way to test it is, so I just put that file. So user 5 in the user 5 slot. So if you're familiar with how your Delight works, you have 6 different icons of categories of sessions. So there's the lightning bolt, the little person meditating, the light bulb, etc. The very last one is a circle with a plus symbol in the middle. That's the user section. So that's where this protocol that we just downloaded went to, hopefully. Now I'm going to take out my cord to connect the eyeglasses. I'm going to plug it into the box, plug it into the glasses, right? Okay, now I'm going to select that user 5 session. So you should know how to do this by now, but just in case you don't, you're going to push the power button quickly until it scrolls over to the plus symbol with the circle. Okay, once it's there, you just leave it there. Then you can use either the intensity or the volume buttons to go up to session 5. Okay, so you see now it's on 5, it's red. Now if I press the little music button, it should turn on. Now, there's always a slight delay at the beginning. It doesn't come on immediately. And you can also turn the intensity up so you can see it clearly. Okay, now, if you did everything correctly and it worked, what you should see is lights flashing. One side is going to be green, one side is going to be yellow. And if you look carefully, you might recognize that one is flashing slightly differently than the other one. So if this works and you just did what we just explained, then you're all set. So then you would just repeat this process for the other session. So whichever one you did first, we just did the right up, left down. So if you did that one first, then you would just repeat the process for the Gansfeld session, which is going into user slot number 4. Okay. Then when you're done, you've tested it. All you got to do is hold the power button. At first, it's going to want to do a soft off. If you hold it long enough, it'll power off entirely. And you're done. All right. There we go. We'll see you soon.